Hey guys, name's Wyatt. Doing a review of the Armytek Predator XML U2 LED flashlight. Was a little concerned when I got this. See the box says the XPG 500 LED, which is not what I ordered. Apparently they are not up to date on their boxing. This is the XML U2, which I could find no reviews on. It's called the Predator X. You see, I bought the smooth reflector, black crenulated with a U2 1C tint. Really good reviews on the previous models. I like a little stronger of a flashlight. This is supposed to be 760 lumens instead of the 500 or I believe 545 that comes on the XPG2 model. So let's open her up and see what we got here. Alright, looks like we got the Armytek Predator instructions. Normally on flashlights or any product I buy, this goes in the garbage. This flashlight, however, one of the reasons why I bought this was crazy amount of customization you can do. It does come preset factory. I believe it's the military settings out of the box here. But you can pretty much adjust and set up this thing in whatever way you want. And you can see here on their instructions, they don't even have the XML LED on there either. 513 lumens is there. Okay, so let's see what we got here. We got the flashlight in the holster. We'll take a look at that in a second here. And we got a little bag here. Looks like it's got your pocket carry clip, some extra O-rings, and a spare rubber for the back. Got your lanyard. Supposed to come with some Niogel. I don't see a Niogel tube in here, which I'm kind of disappointed in. Some great stuff. Usually they come with a little tube of Niogel. Really excellent stuff to, help keep it sealed up and lubed up and, ready for action. So, this is the flashlight. Let's take her out here. The Armytek Predator X, which is reassuring that it is actually not the previous models. It is the Predator X model with, let's see if I can zoom in here. Flat runtime technology. You see the button on the back. Overall impression right now, I don't know what kind of paint they used on this, but it's got a pretty good grippy, almost rubbery feeling to the paint. I really like it. It's pretty neat. You can see Armytek there. I'll take a look at the LED here. Get a good shot of that. I don't know if you guys know your LEDs, but that is the XML U2. Just to compare it, I can show you here on got a Chloris XT11 that I'll be comparing this to here. See if you can see that there. Looks about the same. This is the orange peeled LED reflector in this one though, but you can see it's same LED. So it is the XML U2 LED. This is the Chloris XT11. Really nice flashlight. Also got the tactical strike bezel on there. We'll use that to compare it to. This one is 600 lumens. This one, like I said, claims to be 760. So let's take her apart here and let's take a look at this bezel here. This is the bezel on the Armytek. Looks like a pretty nice bezel. they got some crazy YouTube videos of these guys chipping away at asphalt with this thing, so pretty neat. You can see this reflector is immaculate. I don't see any flaws in this thing. The glass, they claim to be 98 to 99% on clarity. Certainly looks like it. You can take a look at my Armytek here. Pretty clear glass in this thing too. I'd say this Armytek's got a beat though. Pretty good looking flashlight too. You can compare my Chloris to the Armytek here. Pretty good looking. About the same height, besides that strike bezel I got on my Chloris. Paint on this Armytek though, whatever they used, I don't have the name of it offhand, but it's got a really good grippy feeling to it. Really like it. It's really gonna hold easy in your hand. I can see when it gets wet, this thing's not going anywhere. Whereas my Chloris here, pretty grippy, but the paint on that Armytek Predator, it's got a beat hands down. This thing's still pretty slippery in the hand. This guy's, you can tell, it's not going anywhere. Alright, let's take her apart here and see what we get. Put this down for 1 second here. Alright, unscrewing it. You can see that this is greased up with that Nigel. The threads on this, get in there, they're not squared off, but they do seem pretty sturdy. And there's a lot of them, so that's good. If they're not squared off, definitely looking for quantity, and you definitely have that here. Looks like you got double O-rings on this thing, which again, that's pretty nice of them to do. Let's take a look at the head here. Looks pretty. See a little gold plating around there. Not springed on this end. Nice thing about my Chloris is that it's springed on both ends, which is good for tactical mounted. I don't plan on using this on my gun. I can, but this is probably going to be more of my everyday carry, just because it's going to be so customizable for hunting and hiking and all that other good stuff. Let me unscrew the tail cap here. 1 second. I apologize for that. I'm using my my phone to do this with. Same thing here, pretty nicely greased up with Niogel. You can see again, you got double O-rings, not squared off threads again, but a good quantity. This is the body of it. It does seem pretty sturdy. Forget what these specs were offhand, but you can definitely look them up. It's pretty tough aluminum here. Nice spring in here. Feels pretty firm. I am a little concerned that this thing's just flying out there with no support. I'd like to have some sort of a support rod or something like that, and guiding this thing in case I'm not going to screw it up, but if my son or something like that gets hold of it, could definitely do some damage to this bad boy. Other than that, the construction of this tail cap looks pretty well. Let's throw a battery in this guy and see what we got here. Now I bought these. These are Orbtronic batteries. They are protected. It's a Panasonic battery underneath. Bought these online on Amazon. Got a pretty good deal on them. That and a charger. We'll see how these go. Let me assemble this real quick. Sorry about this. One more second here. Alright, got the battery in there. Really nice tight fit in with the battery. You can hear it's not shaking around in there. The chloris, I don't know if you can hear that. It's got a little wiggle room side to side in there. So let's go test these guys out. I'm not sure what it's going to come out of the box here. I'm assuming it'll be on high right away. We'll find out here in a second. Let's go down my hall here. This is my Chloris XT11 600 lumens. And first time ever using this. This is the Armytek Predator. See, looks pretty nice there. Nice beam. Kind of hard to see on this this camera phone here. Let's check out the spot. You can definitely see. Let's try to focus in a little here. This is the Predator spot. Pretty nice focus in the middle. You really can't see on this this camera, but I'm pretty impressed. Just standing away here. Not too many rings. You know, nice beam in the middle. Really super focused, which is definitely what I bought this for. Was the focus. A little more ringy than the Chloris though, which is, I guess, to be expected with a smooth reflector. Let's check out the Chloris here. You can maybe see. Chloris a little less concentrated. Again, that's that orange peel reflector. Let's do one more here. That was the Chloris, and again, this is the Armytek Predator. And one more time. This Armytek Chloris. So, 760 lumens. I'll have to go outside and do some field tests to see what I think about that and see how she does long distance. But so far, pretty darn impressed with this Predator X model. Once again, it's the XML U2 LED with a 1C tint. So yeah, that's it. Overall, I would say so far I'm pretty impressed. I'll have to let you know again once I get her outside and get some customizing in this thing. See how I feel about it then. You can watch some more videos on that online, and that's the end of my review, guys. Have a good one.